Ever wondered how the power dynamics in politics or corporate environments work? Well, let's explore this fascinating world through the lens of Rule 14 from Robert Greene's acclaimed book, The 48 Laws of Power. This particular rule states, pose as a friend, work as a spy. Intriguing, isn't it? You see, the chessboard of power is not just about overt moves and grand gestures. It's also about the subtle undercurrents, the quiet observations, the whispers in the shadows. It's about understanding the landscape, the players, their motivations, and their strategies. It's about playing the game without seeming to play at all. Rule 14 encourages us to navigate these waters with a dual approach. On the surface, we are friends, allies, confidants. But beneath that friendly exterior, we are gathering information, learning the lay of the land, and preparing for our next move. So, are you ready to unravel the mystery of this law? Let's delve into the intricacies of this intriguing rule. So, what does it mean to pose as a friend, work as a spy? Well, let's break it down. This phrase is a law, a strategy if you will, from Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power. It's a complex concept, but we'll dissect it into two main components, posing as a friend and working as a spy. Let's start with the first part, posing as a friend. In simple terms, this means presenting yourself as a companion, an ally, or a confidant. It's about building trust and rapport with the people around you. But why would you want to do that? Well, when you position yourself as a friend, you're more likely to be accepted into different circles. You're given access to conversations, insights, and opportunities that would otherwise be closed off. It's not about deception, rather it's about strategic positioning. Now let's delve into the second part, working as a spy. This doesn't mean you'll be donning a trench coat and sunglasses, skulking in the shadows. No, in this context, working as a spy is about gathering information. It's about being observant, noticing patterns, and understanding the dynamics at play. As a spy, you're not just a passive observer, you're actively seeking out knowledge that can give you an advantage. You're learning about people's motivations, their strengths, and their weaknesses. You're gathering the kind of intel that can help you make informed decisions and strategic moves. So, when you combine posing as a friend with working as a spy, what do you get? You get a powerful strategy that can help you navigate the complex world of power dynamics. By building trust as a friend, you gain access to valuable information. And by working as a spy, you gather the insights needed to leverage that information to your advantage. When combined, these two components form a powerful strategy. But how does this law apply in real-life situations, you might ask? Well, let's delve into a few examples to help you better understand the application of this intriguing law. Consider a political scenario. A senator, eager to climb the ladder of power, becomes friendly with his colleagues. He lends an ear to their concerns, offers help when needed, and even shares a few laughs over coffee breaks. To them, he's a friend. But behind this facade, he's gathering information, understanding their strengths and weaknesses, and using these insights to strategize his rise to power. That's Law 14 in action. Next, let's look at a corporate environment. A newly appointed manager wants to improve the performance of her team. She starts by creating a friendly atmosphere, encouraging open dialogue and team bonding activities. Her team sees her as someone approachable and supportive. Yet, all this while, she's observing their work habits, identifying their skills, and pinpointing areas for improvement. By posing as a friend, she's able to work as a spy and effectively manage her team. In personal relationships too, this law can come into play. Imagine a person trying to mend a strained friendship. They make a concerted effort to reconnect, showing interest in the friend's life, sharing their own experiences, and creating an illusion of trust and friendship. However, they are also quietly understanding the root cause of the strain and figuring out how to avoid such pitfalls in the future. However, it's crucial to note that while this law can provide significant advantages, it's not without its drawbacks. Misuse can lead to mistrust and damage relationships. And once trust is broken, it's a steep uphill climb to regain it. So while the 14th law of power can help you gain insights and leverage in various situations, it should be used wisely and ethically. As you can see, the 14th law of power can be a double-edged sword. The key, as with any tool of power, lies in its judicious use. So, how should one interpret this law? Interpreting this law is not about promoting deceit or manipulation. Rather, it's about understanding the motives and intentions of those around you. It's about gaining a deeper insight into your environment, which can ultimately lead to more informed decision-making. This law isn't a green light to exploit or harm others for personal gain. It's a tool for navigating the intricate maze of power dynamics that we encounter daily. The importance of ethical considerations can't be overstated when applying this law. Think of it this way. A surgeon's scalpel can save a life, but in the wrong hands it can also take one. Similarly, the laws of power can be used to create harmony or sow discord. It's up to you, the wielder, to determine its use. Remember, power isn't about domination or control, it's about leadership and responsibility. Remember, power should be wielded responsibly and ethically. To summarize, Rule 14 of the 48 Laws of Power teaches us to blend in, to observe, and to gather information subtly. This law, like a double-edged sword, has both its utility and its risks. It's all about striking a balance between maintaining sincere relationships while also being shrewd enough to gather the intelligence needed to navigate the power dynamics around us. We've explored how historical figures have harnessed this rule to their advantage. We've seen the likes of Napoleon Bonaparte and Sun Tzu use this strategy to outmaneuver their enemies. We've also discussed how to interpret this rule, emphasizing the importance of applying it with caution and discretion to avoid sowing seeds of distrust. Remember, the aim is not to manipulate, but to understand the landscape better, to make informed decisions, and ultimately, to wield power effectively. The next time you find yourself in a situation where power dynamics are at play, remember Rule 14, pose as a friend, work as a spy.